Time for divine shot, KJ events. This real talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Knicks shit, dripping in Knicks shit. Up in the world, most famous arena with the click. That's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, the real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variant, dominant. Paying homage to the cats in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, we straight facts. Man to right with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the side. My entourage be on the job, my energy. Feeling tripping in tempo. As they cook my game plan, and my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the Knicks we know is pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we afraid the fan base hit the link, Anthony Mace. We trace the logo in the space that appear like Squarespace. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. There's 50 dashes on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like Star Divine to Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here. Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it. Yeah, everybody, what's going on? What's good? We're back in the building. Been on sabbatical. Knicks been on sabbatical. We've been on sabbatical with them, man. So we back in the building. Knicks Real Talk Game Day. It's Divine, this shot. Knicks in the Houston Rockets, the world most famous arena tonight. So we can go down there and get it popping, get this W move on. But first and foremost, salute to my brother Shah. Shah, what's popping?
Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. Let's get it.
Salute to the chat is where it's at. Y'all already know, man. We ain't here game day, man. Knicks ain't played in 3 days, man. I ain't ready to get back at it. I'm getting on that grind, and stuff like that, man. So let's go, man. We ready to do it. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Pudge Nice, P Nice was popping. Big Taz, Canal, my man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for coming in, man. But it's time to roll. 7 games left in the season. It's starting to get down to the crunch time. 2-game lead with the fifth spot between the Nets and the Miami Heat. So he's looking good, pretty good right there. Thanks to Orlando Magic real quick for handling their business the other night. The Cats gave us a little bonus for beating the Nets the other night. But overall, man, Shot Power, it's crunch time. It's time to go in there and get it. Playoffs are right amongst us. We just got to get back off this losing streak that we went on, man, and 2 tough losses. And then get back at it, man. I'm excited about the game tonight. I'm ready to see some Knicks basketball for sure.
Yeah, as we say, almost the last 12, 15 games, another big game. And, we got a team that's coming in here, young team. These guys are all like 19 to 21, man. I don't even think they got nobody that's over 25 on their team. So this is a young team. And, they're not winning too many games this year. I think they're 18 wins this year. I think they're on a 5 games losing streak. But, I always say this, man, when teams come to New York and play at Madison Square Garden, you get the all-star, all MVP, all-American, all defense, somebody that hits 19 three-pointers. You get the super-duper stuff when you come to Madison Square Garden. So the Knicks have to be prepared for that tonight, and I think the Knicks are ready to get back on a winning streak.
Yeah. Let's hope they don't do that, my brother. But they do. Some people come here and act like they trying to get in a Broadway play or something.
Yeah, man.
So hopefully they don't let that happen, which I don't think we will, man. I think we had the last 2 games up, we didn't play well. Obviously, one of them without Jalen Brunson. The Miami game could have went either way. But it was good they got the 3 days off. Got a chance to regroup, go over some things, man, and get ready for this last stretch. 7 games to go. So I think they're going to be locked in tonight, man. I think the Knicks, they've been locked in all year. I think they're going to be locked in tonight. I think they come out there tonight with a lot of energy and take it out on them guys tonight. They're going to have to be the ones that happen to coming right out the gate after 2 losses and 3 days off. So they're going to be the first opponent at the field or after the Knicks tonight. I think Tom Thibodeau, them guys probably sat down these last 3 days. Not only one, they got some rest for at least a day or 2. Body-wise, mentally, they got their mind together. Obviously, we went on with our stud, Julius Randle. I know he probably needed his man, but it's okay though. I like the passion and the energy. So let's get it, man. I think we go out there today, get these boys the business. When I do the itinerary, you'll see the numbers in hand. They're not nowhere near ours, pretty much. But like you said, a lot of young energy down there. Jalen Green and them guys, man. Kevin Porter Jr. Jabari Parker Jr. He got Jabari Smith Jr. and Sugan. They got some nice young talent down there, man. So, and you know they look like they're gonna be in that one of Banamba, whatever the name is, sweepstakes. So but you know what? It don't matter. We just got to go out there and just get these boys the business tonight, and get on and get ready to play Miami Wednesday. So I'm looking forward to it, man. Tonight we go out there and just get it popping. I think it's gonna be a real good game. Chop Power to know it. We ain't seen the Knicks in since 3 or 4 days, 3 days, something like that. So it's gonna be good to see him back on the court, just to see some Knicks basketball per se, pretty much. And then now we just hope our team get ready to get locked in, because like I said, I think these playoffs is here, and we about to come. We want to be in that fifth spot to make it happen for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of things that can happen tonight, you know what I mean? And the Knicks need to get out there. No Jalen Brunson tonight. So we got to go out there, and I'm glad that if he's not ready to come back, we'll rather him sit it out and come back for the Miami game. So, we got a lot of things that we got to go out there and do tonight, and we got to execute tonight. I mean, this is a run and gun team right here. We may have to control the pace to slow it down a little bit, take them into the deep waters and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Our definites got to come out and perform just like our possible. So this is not this is an NBA team, and you got to go out there and beat this team, and we need to get back on the winning ways. Sometimes it's a curse to freaking be so much on the internet. So since doing this podcast, and I then got Instagram, I then got a little bit not so much Instagram, but Twitter, and you see some stuff out there about Julius Randle and all of this stuff. And we talked about this on the backside, Divine. Right now, Julius Randle is our number one, and he cuckoo. I mean, he does what he does. We know this though, and it's not like we don't know this. You know what I mean? And we haven't seen it as much this year. Recently we've seen it because he feels like he's not getting the calls. But at any rate, how can I say this, man? As we are Knicks fans, man, we gotta support this guy right now, man. When somebody's going through problems and having hard times, we gotta show support. Let's support Julius Randle right now, because he is the one that's going to help us make it into the first round of the playoffs and try to get into the second round. This is our guy that's been all year. We've been rolling with Julius Randle, these awesome games, 57 points, and doing all these great things, making it to the All-Star. Let's support him right now. The rest of this season and into the playoffs, let's bring out some support. Show some love for Julius Randle for this season is his best season he has had in his career. So we have to get out more. And for me, as a Knicks fan, let's support him. Let's not bring him down. And I call him Craig because he's my man. That's my boy. You know what I mean? That's Julius Randle. And I'm gonna shoot a straight shot. He gets a little, whatever, but that's who we rolling with. So let's, Knicks fans, let's send some support. If you're going on Twitter and all that stuff, let's send him support. Let's let him know that he is being loved. Let's let him know that we got his back. That's all I gotta say about Julius Randle. I mean, a little bit.
Yeah, real talk, man. Listen. I mean, people can kill that Julius Randle noise, man. This man went for the Knicks, Julius Randle. We wouldn't even be in a play and went for Julius
Facts,
Randle.
Right.
Kill that noise. Kill that noise. It wasn't for Julius Randle, we would be in a play and might not even be there. The kid, you know what? One thing I like about Julius Randle, I understand his passion might took it over with a little bit of anger. Shit, I get like that sometimes. Let's keep it 100. Sometimes I get on edge for a minute. You know what I mean? I'm just hard like that. You know what I mean? I get on edge, and I gotta woosah, whatever. I get it, but you know what? He putting up cuckoo numbers too, so I ain't got nothing to complain about. He put
big fact.
The Knicks in the 5th spot. So, I'm happy, man. Like I said, just, like you said, though, you're 100% right, man. This brother been grinding. All the Knicks players, man, you got to keep supporting the team. And when somebody going through a little bit of adversity, just adversity at the time. Just let it go. And the main thing is, he long as he get us to the playoffs, he get us in the playoffs, and keep us going with Jalen Brunson and them guys. Couldn't kill us out. It shit happens. It happens. Ain't nobody perfect. So, I mean? I don't get caught up in that. So I'm like, man, whatever. I ain't got time for all that. Julius Randle still dropped 27 tonight. We lost the game. That's the problem is we lost the last couple of games. In the Miami game, that's when we really seen it, was just the Miami game. To me, that was an intense game. Jimmy Butler getting called on that he not getting, blah, blah, blah. So, and you know what, and it's balled over at the end of that game, like my man, he clapped in that court, like that's all right. We see you like the Garden Wednesday. What's up? That's all. You take it as that, and then So it's Julius Randle, man. But he a big part of this thing, man. So we ain't gonna keep it on that level because it's game day. Knicks and Houston Rockets at the World Famous Arena. That's where it's at. But salute to Julius Randle, my man. Keep grinding, my man. Come on, get us to the second round or maybe more. You never know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the game tonight because we haven't played in a while, and I think the Knicks really need this game, man, to get off that losing streak, a couple of games losing streak. Just get off that and just get a win under your belt. Win and cure us all. Obviously, you get a good win, curing all that stuff we heard about over the last week. You ain't gonna hear it no more. But you got to get a win tonight, man. So I think they go out there tonight, execute the game plan to the fullest, and with a lot of intensity tonight, man. Don't no matter who in front of you, give them the beat down. You got to give them the beat down. I think they come out there tonight and just do what they do. They've been doing it all season, 42 wins. So I don't really got too much to be concerned about. I just want to see them get a win and get that winner feeling back because these guys know their job. Tom Thibodeau keep these boys ready. So I think this will be a good one tonight. Shot Pilot, they go out there tonight, man, and have some fun with it. Just like we're gonna have fun with it. Salute to the chat and everybody. We just ready to see some Knicks basketball. Been on a hiatus for a while. I'm just ready to see the boys get on the court and keep my life going every day the way it do by make sure that's a part of the schedule. So let's go, man. Let's go get this thing popping. I think the Knicks will handle this thing tonight. I'm not even worried about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you, Divine, man. They know what's been going on. They know. I know, just like, as I always say, I do that homework and all that stuff. They doing homework. They don't even have to do homework. They got staff. They got coaches to tell them what the homework is. Listen, we just picked up a game. We lost a game. We lost a half a game. We need to win 3 more games to solidify this and do all of this stuff and blah 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 and all this other things. So with two wins, with two games over Brooklyn and Miami, we out of these next 7 games, if I'm not mistaken, my numbers might be a little off, but we only need 3 more games. And I mean, tonight's game and 2 more games. And I mean, we need to be 45, 46 wins, for the season. I mean, that I think that would be enough wins for us to hold on to the 5th position. So let's get it. Let's make it happen. And I mean, 46 wins, I think, is where we need to be to keep us in that 5th position.
Yeah, I agree. I think we get that, man. With the next 3 games is big time. So other than tonight, the next 2 is Miami and Cleveland.
Right.
That's big time. And but they up for the challenge. These Knicks will go ahead and do their thing, man. I got a feeling at least the next 4. I think the Knicks can win all 4. I think they could beat. This is why I want to see that game Friday, because that might be the game where Cleveland clinched their playoff spot, and that might be a game where we expand our lead on some of the other guys. By then, we beat Miami and Cleveland. I think we have maybe like a 3-game or 4-game lead on Miami. So I think we clinched the 6th spot by Friday. If the Knicks win tonight and we beat Miami
Wednesday,
beat Cleveland, we in the playoffs, because that means we have like a 4-game.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And we only have about 4 games left, and I don't think the Knicks are gonna do that. And plus, we got we got more wins in the win column.
2, right? Those 3 games. That's right, Divine. 4 games. That's all. I mean, we need 3 games, 5 games with 7 games left, and I mean, and then there'll be 4 games left, and I mean that'll solidify it. 5 games up, we solidify it then.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, JJ, you're 100% right. And I think they was going for it, but now that they realize they're out of it now, I guess they're going to go the other route. But they were playing some pretty good basketball, the Pacers. Give them some credit. But good one, JJ. You're 100% right on that. But yeah, I think that with the schedules that they have, their own schedules and the Nets' own schedules, yeah, we win our next 3. We good to go. So I do think that we get out here tonight, take care of business first. And get to go down good hand in the arena on Wednesday, which is going to be electrifying up in the arena. It's going to be crazy on Wednesday. That's going to be popping up in there, man. Listen, MSG on a Wednesday night this week going to be buzzing. I can guarantee you that. Knicks and Heat just played each other last week with a crucial game. I think that's going to be crazy. So I'm really looking forward to that game as well. I always look forward to all the games, but that's going to be banana shot power. That just, to me, we beat them. It's okay, I think it's pretty much what it is, man. And we take it from there. Listen, let's see what's on tap for the night, ladies and gentlemen. The starting lineup, the injury report. Look at the tail of the tape numbers, man, and let's get a break in the action right quick. We come back and look at the playoff chances that the Knicks got, their percentages and all that good stuff. So Hickle was on tap for the night. And the lineup injury reports. Jalen Brunson is Amana had doubtful, but he's out. So I just got that report. But here we go anyway. Let's get it. Yeah. Salute everybody. We back, man. Game day. Y'all know what it is. Devon Shaw, Knicks in that world most favorite tonight against the Houston Rockets. 7:30. Y'all know what it is, man. Thank y'all for getting us. Salute to the chat. G Money in the building. Salute to my P Night, JJ, Met, Nick fan. Let's go. Jermaine, everybody. Salute to all you guys for coming up in here, man. But listen, man, it's another time to go out here and get it popping. It's a good game for us tonight. We should be able to win this with no problem. I'm pretty much on everything like G was saying. But I'm not concerned about these guys at all. And for the number one reason, if you look at the 3-point or itinerary, they shoot like 32% from downtown. They way under league average. They got a lot of athletes though. They got scorers and athletes. Jalen Green's an athlete to score. These guys got scorers and athletes, but they don't have shooters. Kenyon Martin Jr. is not a good shooter. Jalen Green can hit. His day numbers are not impressive, and so I'm not too much concerned about that perimeter. If Mitchell Robinson and them can do their job down in the middle tonight. This just should be bully ball beat down to me tonight. So I'm really looking for the Cats to go in there and get these boys up out of here and keep it moving. I just think that's what it's going to be. They got some rest. The legs is rested. I'm going to say mental, physically rested for 3 games. Their mind probably just been straight focused on getting better, improving, and correcting what you made wrong the last couple of games. Same old thing, different day. Nothing changed but the weather. So they do what they do. But the good thing about having 3 days off, it gives you even more time to correct things or get and get better on the things that you were doing per se. So I think either way it goes, I think these Cats come out there tonight with a renewed energy, body rested, and they just ready to go get it. You know what I mean? Because this crunch time here, this is where it's at. 3 games from now, we might be saying, okay, you can rest all of them. Unless we playing for that 6th seed against somebody. But if we clinch that 5th spot, and we got about 3 or 4 games to go, or 3 games to go, I meant to say, you can rest them players, let the Jeffries and the McBride and the Sims, all them cats just get ready just in case something happened in the playoffs. You might need to use one of them. So, hope Tibbs, like I said, y'all had a long season. We already locked in at this spot, 1 or 2 games to go, whatever. Man, rest them boys and let them young boys get in there, man, because all it takes is to get rhythm. So and even in them last 3 games, they get some rhythm going. And after they might be needed upon, and when we get in the first round, and they be ready to roll. Yeah, man. So I'm really looking forward to this thing, man. We just got to get these guys to business tonight, man. And I think we will. I think they're a pretty good rebounding young team, but I think we out rebounding tonight. Obviously, I think we shoot better than them from downtown, from the floor. We even got better assists than them. So I'm not too much concerned about that. I just think we got to go out there and just don't take it for granted. You know what I mean? They just lost. Matter of fact, they coming off a back-to-back. Let's even put that out there. They coming off a back-to-back. So I think they lost last night. So yeah, I think we should be okay tonight. And real talk. Hey, that boy Quentin Grimes, man, let me tell you something. If that's the boy we're gonna get in the playoffs, Knicks in the second round, RJ, my man Randall, and Brunson got it going in the playoffs with Quentin Grimes doing what he doing. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be on and popping, bro. It's gonna be on and popping. I don't know too many teams out there. I'm talking about, like, even look at Miami. They got players like us, but they don't got that dude though. You know what I mean? It's like a guy who could lock you down on defense, but shooting that ball the way he's shooting it, man, and getting to the hole. If he keep it going at this rate here, the New York Knicks, to me, might be able to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. And I ain't saying that just to be saying it. If he give you them numbers and our other boys do what they doing, like RJ been doing lately, Randall and Brunson give you their numbers, quickly give you his numbers, and then Josh Hart give you their numbers, listen. I'm putting that out there. I'm putting it out there first. I think these cats, if Quentin Grimes do what he doing, Shot Powers, the New York Knicks gonna be a tough out. Trust me.
I mean, Devon, we didn't talk about it, man. If this guy get those teen numbers, those 17s, those 15s, those 19s, he is going to change the way we play basketball. And you know, what I really like is the way they're looking for him now, because we don't need I'm not saying that we don't need RJ to get assists. I mean to make an assist basket and stuff like that. But if we're staying low in the assist range, what better is to give Quentin Grimes seven shots so you can get an assist. That means 7 opportunities to get an assist. If he shoots it on the left side, he's lethal. If you ain't paying attention to the way he shoots the ball, if he's on the left-hand side, on that bend from the top of the key to the corner, he is lethal, left side. So watch that. Watch out for that. You know what I mean? If you haven't been watching how he shoots lethal from that left corner, you know what I mean, that left bend. That's what we need right now. And he's starting, and aside from him shooting the shots, he's starting to make good decisions, driving the ball, you know what I mean, making people up fake and driving to the rim. You know what I mean? And if he doesn't really have it, he tries to make a pass or alley-oop pass or something like that. You know what I mean? At times he has made some turnovers, but to see him doing that in his second year in the league, driving to the basket to make that reverse hand finger roll that he does, is excellent, man. And he's going to get bigger and stronger in this offseason. So he starts to get it together, and he's starting to get some minutes. And we even chatted about it before, man, Devon. He wants some minutes. he wants some minutes. So he's playing good basketball in the last couple of games, man. And he deserves to split those minutes with Jay Hart, like almost how they have done. It is so good that at times Tom Thibodeau puts Jay Hart and Grimes out there together so they both can get the minutes. And if we continue to do that, and Jay Hart can still execute and go to the basket, and Grimes can start knocking down that shot, it just makes everything so much better for the New York Knicks. You know what I mean? Hopefully tonight, I believe that they're gonna come out here tonight and be on fire. And I think they want to try. These next 3 games are real crucial for them. I mean, and if they could get these next 3 games, it'll say against these teams right now, it'll make teams a little bit more worried about where they're going to place in the standings. I don't know who really wants to see the Knicks, but we coming.
Yeah. Real talk, man. The Quentin Grimes, you could see his capabilities. And you know what? He started all season long, so it wasn't when he wasn't getting opportunities. He just finally started to get into that rhythm. And ladies and gentlemen out there, whoever watching, when you watch it from, when you see me and my brother Shah do like this or do like this, we kind of responding to the chat. So I don't think we crazy. So when you hear us make a lot of thumbs up, or we doing it, we talking to the chat, just in case for people out there wondering what all the emotions that we go through sometimes. But I like what Quentin Grimes brings to the table, man. And I see why they was hesitant to move that guy, that young man.
Right.
And like you said, the crazy thing about that left-hand side, our top 3 players are all left-handed. You know what I mean? So, and I can see why the Knicks kind of put him in that position over there. Say, well, you know what? We got 3 left-hand players that's in the starting lineup that all get that money. So when they go to that left side and they got to pass that ball out, they know Quentin Grimes is right there on that left side where you ain't got to try to make a cross-court pass or whatever. So it is good to see finally getting into his rhythm. Because I think this young man gonna be pretty special for the Knicks, man. And and I think the Knicks know that. So. Let's see if he can have another good game tonight, man, because that stroke is like tremendous to me. He got a beautiful stroke. He know how to bounce off his toes. The toe is pointed to the floor. He in form, and the wrist is locked. When he let it go, it looks so pretty. Him and Allen Houston had some of the prettiest looking jumpers, man. Always toe to the fingertip. Allen Houston and Quentin Grimes, they got a nice that's a lot of guys. I'm saying the ones that I like, I enjoy watching play. That cat got a good jumper, man, and that defense is impeccable. So I think punters lose the streak, we all get a little down, man. But even with losing, you still got some good things that happen while you're losing. And the good thing to me is Quentin Grimes. The last 2 games we lost, for him to see him get out there and get into his rhythm like that, you got to be happy about that, man. Because like I said, in the playoffs, with everybody going, and he doing what he's doing, the Knicks going to be a tough team, man. They're going to be a pretty tough team. Hopefully these other guys get into a rhythm, man, and get ready to go. But tonight it's going to be fun, man. Y'all, a lot of young guys running up and down the floor, a lot of energy. And I think it's going to be interesting. I like the matchups there because I think quickly and the young man Jalen Green going to be a good matchup. Obviously, Kevin Porter Jr. and Quentin Grimes going to be nice. That's going to be a good matchup there. And I'm looking forward to that matchup as well. Jabari Smith and Randall going to be fun. Kenyon Martin Jr. and RJ. I think RJ got the advantage just from game. He's a high leaper and all that stuff, energy guy. But like I said, our boys got to play bully ball tonight. Obviously, the center, the young man, Surgeon, he's a good dude. He's a good upcoming player. Yeah,
he's
pretty good young man. But I don't think Mitchell Robinson have a problem with that. So I'm looking for these cats to do that, and then our bench coming in, eat the minutes up, do what they do. McBride and them get to play against some guys. The last time McBride played them last year, he gave them the business, like 15 or something. He was killing it that game. So it'd be a good time for him to get, to keep getting some run while Brunson is out, getting his rhythm going. And it's going to be fun all around. I think Obi and them get it tonight, but I think we get these cats to business tonight for sure. I don't see no letdown. I only see them cats coming out of the gate saying you got to be the team that we're going to take it out on coming off a good 3-day hiatus. So I think the Knicks will go out there and spank these boys, man, and that's what it is. But overall, I think these cats. Yeah, you're right. Not think, but you're 100% right on that. I got you. I think these cats get it tonight, man. I really do. I think they come and get it tonight. Shot Powell, and we probably looking at 120 tonight, something like that tonight, without Jalen Brunson. I don't think the cat. They 18 or something for a reason. And like Salas says, Steven Salas, he always preach defense. These cats not playing no defense, and they can score. They can't stop nobody. So, and that's the reason why they're young, and that's understandable, and that's why they're where they're at. So let's go get it tonight, man. Get it popping.
Yeah, man. The motto, control the pace tonight. Aggressive on the rebounding tonight. Get to the line. We're about 25. We get to the line about 25 times a night, man. Let's get to the line and knock down those free throws. Aggressive D. I'm looking to see the Knicks play a quicker defense. Some of the similar defense, just quicker to the man. We've been getting burnt a little bit. I don't know if guys been gassed a little bit enough or not, but hopefully we can get out to the defense tonight. I really, really, me as a Knicks fan, doing that, analyzing the team. What I would want to see is the Knicks hold these guys under 104 points tonight. It'd be beautiful if we could keep them under 100 points tonight. This team runs, though. This team gets rebounds, pushes the ball, and pushes the pace. But they're a young team, and they how can I say it? They don't know the league as much. They haven't been playing in the league long enough to understand some of the simpler things to make them get baskets. How to the leak outs and stuff like that. They're still young. They're still trying to figure it out. And once they do, they got some nice young guys on that team, and they will be something to watch. In a couple of years. These guys are, like I said, 21, 20 to 19 to 21, maybe with their starters or something like that. And I think their whole team is. I looked at their team. I don't think there was one person that was over 25. So they're a very, very young team, man. So we need to get out there and teach them that they're a young team tonight, man. I'm like peace to Allah wise. I'm ready for war tonight. I put on the army fatigue with the flags. I'm ready to go out here and really we need to get out there and take advantage of this team now. First quarter and end their game by the second quarter. So let's get out there and get it.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, I'm definitely not concerned about that game tonight. But if you look at what right now, guys, let's look at the playoff our chance in the playoff right now. In the fifth spot of the Knicks in the week right now, we got a 77% chance to get the fifth spot. The Nets got a 15% chance, and they got an 8% chance. So that's a long ratio from for us to them to get that fifth spot locked. And so we win tonight. That either goes up a little bit more because I think these two teams is idle tonight. So if it do go up, if we win tonight, that probably go to 80% or something like that of that nature. So I think we in a good spot right now. We only got a 17% chance to even do the sixth spot. They got a 65% chance in Nets. So we pretty good there, you know what I mean? And we definitely ain't going. You add the 6%, we definitely ain't getting there. 7. So I think it's pretty much a wrap. For with the Knicks going, I think they definitely get this the fifth spot. And I think that's going to be pretty much be a lot for that. On this note right here, schedule like that, you see it remaining left. We got the Rockets tonight, the Heat Wednesday, and then we got Cavaliers, Wizards, Pacers, Pelicans, and the Pacers again. We got 4 home games, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 away games. So I think we should be okay, man. We play 1 team, twice 2 teams, 3 teams. 3 of them teams is under 500. Count tonight. 4 of them teams we played is under 500. So and then a lot of them teams we playing also the Pacers is out of the playoffs. They might be out of the play-in. Pelicans, they're fighting. With Pacers, obviously we've got to play. They out of it. But the Wizards is out of it. Cavaliers obviously 1 game ahead of us, and Miami. So I think the bottom 4 is definitely winnable because all them guys is out of it, except for the Pelicans. And I think we play them in New Orleans. So they fight for something. That might be a tough game right there because they definitely fight for something to stay in that Western Conference. Hopefully they get Zion back. But other than that, I think it's I think it's there for the taking, man. I really don't have no doubt about it. I think we just got to go out there and execute what we do, shop out, get back at it, and I think we'd be okay.
Yeah, that's basically it, man. These teams that we got coming up, we have to take advantage, and we got 2 big teams after this team tonight that could really, set a standard. You know what I mean? Miami, we need to get on Miami. We need to get this series win against Miami. You know what I mean? Because I might be wrong. If I'm not mistaken, if they win their division and we're tied with them 2-2, they can. If we're tied, they get the advantage. If I'm not mistaken, so we need to get the series win against them. I may be wrong, but I think they're like 1 or 2 in the division, and we're like 3 with 3rd, and I think 3rd in our division. So we need to capture this win against them. And we need to beat Cleveland to set let them know that if we see you, we're gonna see you. I mean, so these 3 wins will kind of almost clinch what we need to do to keep this fifth position. You know what I mean? So big games. Every game is a big game from now on in. I don't care who we playing. Everything is a big game, and control this pace. Grab these rebounds and hit our free throws. I think we should win this game, and I hope that we win this game convincingly tonight. I'm going to throw it out there. I'm going to say 121-104, New York Knicks.
Yeah, I can see that. I definitely can see that, man. I think these guys go do what they do, man. Like I said, it's one thing. It's one thing to give a lot of teams their flowers, but you also know that. Like tonight, the Knicks should smoke these dudes. I mean, listen, I'm not even talking about no 2 game. I mean, I'm not talking about no 5 points. I don't care how good you think they is. They 18 win for a reason. You understand what I'm saying, Shot Powers? I know sometimes we get caught up. We understand a lot of teams got good players. They do. But that because you got good players don't mean you winning games. I mean, everybody got talent. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got talent. Orlando got talent. Look what they did. But I think this team coming off a back-to-back, playing a team who haven't played in 3 days, hungry, angry, not angry, but they ready to roll. There's no way I see them boys beating the Knicks tonight. Just from what I've seen all season as a Knicks fan and our team being 42 wins, I've seen this team give it to the best of everybody in the NBA except for the Milwaukee Bucks. There's not too many teams the Knicks haven't beaten in association this year. So I'm definitely not going to take an 18. I'm not taking them for granted, but that's why they got 18 wins too. You know what I mean? So let's keep it real. If the Knicks loses game night, I would be so disappointed. I wouldn't know what to tell you. Not because I think they out of the playoffs or nothing. I just would be disappointed because they got a chance to get a half a game lead on a team that's chasing them, and you're supposed to beat these guys. No question about it. So, and they played last night. So I think we go get it though. I'm not concerned about that, man. Anybody can get beat on any given night, just like the Knicks will lose a night. But I don't think they will. But they can. They can, but I don't think they will. This team is resilient, one of the most resilient basketball teams in the NBA this year. New York Knicks, one of the most resilient teams in the NBA this year. The New York Knicks, and that's where they at right now because of the reason this team been resilient all year. Going through, and it showed in the number 42 and 30 and 33. That's why they are who they are. So let's go get it. Let's just go say. I just want to see a fun game tonight. I'm not even worried about all the other stuff. I just want to see a fun game, man. I just think that this Knicks is going to be a tough out. You know what I mean? Even if we lost 2 games in a row, granted, Jalen Brunson wasn't in one of them. The one we lost to Miami was a playoff atmosphere game. We only lost that 127 to 120 because our defense didn't play that night. But I guarantee you tonight, our defense played tonight after 3 days off with Tom Thibodeau. I bet you the New York Knicks is locked in.
That's what I'm saying.
They are locked in. They are locked in because they know they about to go to the playoff. They about to say, listen, let's get our rhythm back. Let's get our flow back, get our mojo back so we can carry that shit right on into the first round. The Knicks want to go into the first round feeling good about themselves. Got to get one. They clinch the playoff. They ready there. That's all they want. They ain't trying to hear all that other stuff. I mean, listen, and whoever in front of you, Knicks going to take them down. That's what they got to feel. I think tonight and Wednesday, Miami better buckle up on Wednesday. The Garden going to be crazy. Buckle it up. I think the Knicks can come out there and get it popping. So let's see. Shot Power better start tonight, man. They got to go out there and just execute. That's it. Execute and do what you do. And the guys got to pick up the slack with Jalen Brunson. I mean, quickly and McBride got to give us them numbers. You know what I mean? Quickly got to give us Jalen Brunson 20 points maybe, and McBride got to give us closer McCookly numbers. That's all. Next man up. You know what I mean? Next man up. And obviously he ain't gonna impact the game like Jalen Brunson, but his number to be good enough with RJ and Randall to make this thing interesting. So I think we go and give them the business tonight, man. And we keep it moving. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Divine, man. We from coming off this 3-day, like you said, hiatus. I think these guys are going to be more focused. They're going to be more back to the togetherness. And I think, like you said, Tom Thibodeau has laid out some plays that they know, but tweaked it a little bit. So I think they're going to come out and they're going to be, they're going to be ready tonight without Jalen Brunson tonight. I think quickly comes in more focused, and I believe Deuce McBride is ready to come in and score some baskets. You know what I mean? Make some good decisions, getting in the passing lane, get some steals and a couple of assists. So let's get back to our winning ways, man. I think this team is a perfect. I'm not taking this team lightly. Let me say that at first, but this is a type of game with this team where we need to try to execute some plays that we need to go forward. You know what I mean? And maybe a little limited of I can't even say 3 points. We shoot horrible 3-pointers, but we shoot a lot of 3-pointers. We shoot horrible. I don't want to say horrible, but we shoot about league average. I think our average is around 35, somewhere around there, close to 36. We shoot a lot of 3-pointers, not like 63 pointers a game like some teams do and stuff like that, but we shoot a lot of 3-pointers. And I think, I don't know, maybe the notion of shooting more shots can get you more points. And I mean, but the caveat to shooting more shots, it also gives you a quicker chance of a breakout basketball when they grab the rebound, a short rebound, a long rebound, and they push the ball up and score the basketball. That's where we've been hurting at when we shoot some of the threes. So our threes have to be more precise. Now I don't want to say precise. Has to be more organized. Not really organized. More sure shots. You know what I mean? Not so much of a more open way of shooting the basketball. Give it to the open man to shoot the 3-pointer instead of trying to shoot so much of a contested 3-pointer. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, real talk. They shoot 37.4 the last 10 games.
Yeah.
Now that you see Grimes getting a hit flow, and believe it or not, that's what Quickly having a couple of bad games shooting the 3-point ball. So the numbers dipped down a little bit more. But what I like about when Quickly's numbers kind of was off that last couple of games, Grimes excelled. So it kept the balance of what we've been at it, pretty much throughout the season, which is around 37.4% the last 10 games. Hopefully we can get it up before the end of the playoffs. At least let that be to the year's average. But I'm happy with that shooting better now than earlier. And one thing about tonight, like you said, for the long rebounds, that team only shoot 32%, ladies and gentlemen, 32% from downtown. So if they chucking them up from out there and they ain't going in, and Mitchell Robinson and them getting them rebounds.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, let's go.
Just turn it up. You know what I mean? Turn it up.
Let's get it. Let's go.
Let's go. Soon turn around, look and throw the ball. Josh Hart quickly, somebody streaking down there. You know what I mean? So hopefully they probably take advantage of that tonight, because they're not a good 3-point shooting team. They're a real athletic team for us. Leaping ability. They got good scores like Jalen Green and Kevin Porter Jr. That's like to score the ball now. Let's not get it twisted. He got game. I like Kevin Porter Jr. You know what I mean? But that's a young man. Not even throwing no stone in head. But remember when he first came to lead, the stuff he was going through, that he had to grow up and get this stuff right. So that's why I said people like Julius Randle, all these guys, they go through it, man. It's nature. But not to move on that. But I think they got some good players down there. But I don't think they got enough. They don't got enough to hold us though. They ain't got nothing for the Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. I just don't see that. Not this team. Even without Jalen Brooks, I still don't think they're going to beat us. I just don't think they got enough on the bench. They don't play enough defense. They don't play defense at all. Basically, that's why they're down at the bottom of the total poll, waiting for Wanamba, whatever his name is. So Wiyamba, whatever. But I think that's what they're playing for. So like I said, they're coming off a loss last night, got blowed out. So I really don't see too much going on in their space, man. Matter of fact, last night, them cats lost to the Cavaliers 108-91. Cleveland Cavaliers. They lost to the Rockets. Rockets lost to Cleveland last night. So, and I don't expect no different tonight. Beat them by, I don't expect no different tonight from us. I think we go down there and get these boys what they got to give them and get them up out of there. That's just the way it goes. Now the season coming in. Now they playing against some powerhouse teams. And Knicks is one of the powerhouse teams in the East. So I think they go down tonight. And we get ready for the big game Wednesday, man, for sure. So I'm really looking forward to it, man. These next 3 games, get this one out the way and move on and play the Cavaliers. Play the Heat on Wednesday. Then we go down there. They come to town. We go down to Cleveland. Go up to Cleveland. Playoff first round playoff matchup possibility, which I think it will be. So there you go. That you got a playoff game on Friday. The preview Friday, Knicks of Cleveland. That's the fourth, fifth right now. Way to stand it, the 4th or 5th round matchup. 4th or 5th spot matchup in the first round. So it's gonna be fun, man. We just got to take care of business one game at a time. Get these boys out of here tonight, shop out, and get ready to think for Wednesday.
Yeah, facts. And salute to Allah Wise. That was a very good point, man. These last couple of games, we've been giving the ball up too much. And we're one of the better teams in the league that really limit turnovers. I think the last game we gave up 14, 15, 16 turnovers. The game before that, 14, 15, 16. We gave up more than what our average was, at least 4 or 5 more turnovers. I think we're down by about 12, almost close to 13 or maybe 13, and we'll be giving up 16, 17 turnovers, and that's not like the Knicks, So, keep a hold of that ball and rebounding the basketball will definitely win us the game tonight. That's for real.
Yo, salute to my man Phil.
Yes, sir.
Brew Crew in the building. Knicks Morning Brew. Knicks Real Talk Friday. If everything is confirmed, Brew Crew, we'll be on Brew Crew Friday. Should be fun. I'm looking so forward to see heck these boys feeling all them guys. So salute to the crew, man. Salute to you guys, man. I see you brothers, man. Real talk. We see y'all Friday. Knicks Real Talk, Knicks Morning Brew. We'll be on the show with the brothers getting it popping, man. Should be fun. Looking forward to that. Real talk, man. But salute to the crew, man. Y'all make sure I hit Nick Brew Crew up. We make that like, subscribe button to them brothers, man. Hit them up, man. And get them boys some likes and them the love too. Yes, sir, my brother. I'm looking forward to it, man. Real talk, man. That's real talk. But yeah, man. But for tonight, man, we just gotta go out there, execute the game plan tonight. do what we do best, play Knick basketball, play some gritty defense on these young guys, and don't even let them get the feeling that they come in here to come in and Broadway and audition for something. You ain't auditioning for y'all ain't auditioning for nothing but an L. That's all y'all auditioning for. Take that L, and they got to get that L tonight. Get up out of there, man. And I think we do that, man. Get to 40, 43, and 33, 10 games over 500, 6 games to go. Miami, Cleveland. It's going to be fun. The Pelicans, Wizards. We got the Wizards after that game on against the Cavaliers. We got the Wizards coming up. Then we got the Pacers, Pelicans, Pacers, and that should close it out pretty much. So I'm really looking forward to it moving forward, man. We just got to go ahead and play hard tonight. Get the orange and blue skies lit tonight, man. Go in the garden and kill it, man. Chop Powers going there tonight. We ain't seen it in a while, man. We ain't seen no basketball in a while. Not Knick basketball. So that's what I'm most excited about tonight is that we get to see Knick basketball. See the boys play some ball, man. I've been watching a little bit of the NCAAs here and there. Stuff like that, man. Salute to the UConn Huskies, man.
I was about to say that too, man. It's been some inspiring college basketball out there.
It was, man. Yeah, UConn playing good ball. They seen a couple of games yesterday, man. I was sitting around just chilling. I said, let me watch some NCAA. I didn't get to watch it because my Tar Heels never made it, so I'm a little bitter. So let me watch some basketball, man. I also watched a little NCAA yesterday, man. It was pretty fun, man. So, but yeah, UConn win that, but that'd be crazy, man. That'd be good look for up there, man. So, but right now we got to take care of this orange and blue business tonight, man. Shop out. Let's go out there and execute and just get it.
Yeah, the quick caveat, there's a couple of New York guys up in there too, man. Some point guards and some I didn't put their names down, but it's a couple of guys from New York that's out there really representing in this college basketball. But tonight, basketball, man, control this pace, man. Move the ball when we need to move it, that fast pace, and slow it down on this team. Hopefully where they can make bad decisions and defensive errors so we can capitalize on all of that stuff, man. And to the morning brew, I'll make sure Thursday night I do all my homework, man, because y'all guys are very good with your stats and stuff like this. So I'm going to be on point. I'm going to have my big book. I'm going to be looking like this, ready for you.
Yeah, man. Yes, indeed, man. So it is what it is tonight. We go out there and do what we do. Like I said, defense, rebound the ball, hit the free throws, like you always say. Pace. Run it when you can, but you want to slow these cats down too. So I think it should be all about bully ball tonight, downhill, and just
get them in foul trouble, everything.
Right. Bully ball tonight. Bully ball and get them foul trouble. They're young. They're gonna, and that's what it is, man. And I think tonight we do that. I don't think it'll be an issue tonight for sure. I think we just go do what we do. Like I said, the guys 18 win for a reason. And from what I've seen all year, I don't think the Knicks fair team in the NBA. Anybody can get the orange and blue when they come out there and play. Anybody can get it. You know what I mean? I don't care what team you was in the NBA. The Knicks can give it to anybody when they on that night. You know what I mean? And like I said, even without Jalen Brunson, I'm still expecting the Knicks to go out there and let quickly these guys just come off a 3-day hiatus, coming off a 3-day rest period, getting their mental, their physical right, getting rest, getting some reps in, getting their stroke going in the gym because you got 3 days before the next game. That's important.
Right.
When you play the whole right, when you play the whole season, when you get one night off here, maybe because you gotta go play a game that night, get on a plane, travel to another game. But when you get 3 days off, that's a blessing within itself. So I'm quite sure they did a lot of due diligence with the team to on these 3 days off. They just probably was just stay in focus. So I think tonight they come out there and get it popping, man. I'm really looking forward to this thing tonight. I'm giddy about it as always. No matter who you play with that orange and blue on that floor, man. It just gives you a good feeling. So tonight, let's go beat these boys. Like I said, I got 120. I got 120, 107.
We right there, Devon. We right there. Like I said, I got it 104. I'm giving the high for Houston to be 104. I would love to see the Knicks, leave them under 100. We haven't done that in a long time. It's been at least 12 games since we left a team that low. 105, I think, was one of the next closest, lower scores that we have left the team. We haven't left a team under 100 in a while. If we can keep a team under 100, I wouldn't even be mad if we have 115 points.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, I think that's going to be the calling card. I think we get back to playing defense. Like I said, 127 against Miami's unacceptable. You know what I mean? You can't do that. You know what I mean? When you're giving up 120 points, you're not going to win too many games in the NBA unless it's just a straight shootout. You know what I mean? And that's not the type of basketball New York Knicks play. They're a defense-minded team first with a good offense, which have been playing pretty good all year, even though like statistically they might not be. They won a lot of games with Jalen Brunson and Randall and RJ and these guys, and not having a full good season from Quentin Grimes to compare to what he did the last couple of games, I would say. So I think right now with the way he playing with Quentin Grimes keep playing the way he playing from here on out, hopefully he can get that rhythm, get a consistency going, getting a good rhythm like he did the last couple of games to keep doing what he's doing. Randall, RJ, and Brunson, Brunson get back. He get into it's good if he come back in the next couple of games. He at least get that rhythm going for the next 5 games. Then obviously the playoffs will be here. So if you come back, if you don't play tonight, even if you don't play against Miami, but before we go to the playoffs, you would like to see him get back and get into a flow, get into a rhythm.
I want him back by Miami.
Yeah.
I want him back by Miami.
That's probably what it is, though. He probably yeah, that's what I want, though. I just want to see the cat get back, man, and get a rhythm going, and hopefully quickly can get back off, get back in his game. I think with Grimes quickly, these guys, Hartenstein, Jay Hart, and Randall, and all these guys, I think the Knicks going to be a tough out, man. I guess you can prove me wrong later. I eat this crow with Sweet Baby Ray's all day if I had to, but you're going to have to prove me wrong. But I think these Knicks are going to be ready to roll. Like I said, I like the adversity they went through this year. I know we went through a lot of peaks and valleys at the beginning, but we got it rhythm, 8-game winning streak, 9-game winning streak. You know what I mean? So we had a lot of momentum. And then obviously players go out, players go in. But we ready though. I'm not too much concerned about it. We ready. Let's go get it, man. I think we go in the first round. Cleveland, here we come. We see you Friday, but here we come though. Let's do it.
Yeah, like I said, like we talked about, Divine, man. I think with the rest, them getting together, watching stuff, watching the videos and all that other stuff together, talking amongst each other together, where you want to be, what you want to do, how we can work this new thing out. All right, you know what I mean? However it works out, I think tonight they're going to come back and I think they're going to be together. And I'm looking for a big win tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. I think definitely get these cats a business tonight, man. I'm not, like I said, I'm not concerned about the New York Knicks. I mean, I've seen enough basketball over my year to know when a team is good. You know what I mean? I've seen enough basketball in my lifetime to know when a team is good. The Knicks got a good basketball team. Ain't no other way you could put it. You know what I mean? We ain't talking about win no championship, but I guaranteed you the Knicks going there against Cleveland. I think they could beat Cleveland. I know they could beat Cleveland in that first round. I think this team, when they are locked in and focused, it's hard to beat these guys because they play defense. They play on both sides of the ball. Their defense is stellar. If they got a 30-point score, we got a 30-point score. If they got 2 30-point scores, we got 2 30-point scores. If they got 3 20-point scores, we got 3 20-point scores. It's really about quick. To me, it's really about Quentin Grimes and Emmanuel quickly. From a scoring perspective, we got one of the better defense in there when we on the point. I'm not too much concerned about this team, man. So I'll leave it as that, man. And that is what it is. So we go out there tonight and do what we do, man. In about 8 minutes, and we get it popping. Let's see the Knicks get the victory. D. Ross got 128-96 Obi time. Hey, D. Ross, I gotta give you flowers too, because D. Ross said the other day, that night before we left the stream pregame, he said Grimes time. And he stayed, and sure enough, I was like, that night Grimes lit it up. I was like, wait till I hear from my man D. Ross. Thank you, D. Ross, for calling that, man.
Didn't he have, what he had, like 20-something points or something like that?
22, 6-3. Mm-hmm. I like D. Ross called that one. So I'm hoping you're right tonight, D. Ross. And you might be right about that, because this is a team you don't fear. It's just a lot of young energy. You know what I mean? This might be up Obi's alley tonight. You know what I mean? They're not playing against some savvy veteran guys who know how to take you out your game. These cats are still learning the NBA. Not a lot of them cats
learning the NBA, Divine. I was trying to get to that earlier, man. They learning the NBA. That's what I wanted. Something like that. That sounds better than what I was trying to say. These guys, they've been in the league. They haven't learned the NBA yet. The little intricate things of doing certain things. You know what I mean? How to set a dirty pick but not get the call and stuff like that. Something stupid like that. The intricate part of the game they haven't really captured yet. And I hope they don't want to think that they're going to come in Madison Square Garden tonight and think that they can try to start tonight and start doing things that they haven't done all season.
Yeah. That's not allowed this time of the year. Like I said, this is about winning. This is winning time, and I think a Tom Thibodeau team is they're gonna be locked in for sure. I think they locked in tonight, and they just gonna do what they do tonight. So I'm looking forward to a good game. And you cats ready, man. Let's ready to roll, man. Let's get ready to rumble, man. You know, Knicks ain't listen, guys. No matter what you may feel about this team or that team the year before, even no matter how you feel about the players on the team, a New York Knicks fan right now should be straight gritty.
Support. Everything should be supporting this team right now. Good energy. Good energy.
Right. We fighting for the playoffs. We haven't been there since the year before. It should just be mad hope and positive energy to get there. As a true Knicks fan who's been around for years, all of us, there's nothing in the world I would rather see the Knicks make the playoffs, give New York City fan base something they've been waiting for a long time, a first round playoff win, and be happy, say that our team been battling all year long.
Look where we at now.
It's about we about to go to the play. Why y'all should be giddy about that, man? I'm like, yo, let's get it. Let's go, yo. I want them to get in there, fight like they supposed to fight. And like I said, Cleveland not a good road team. If we get them in the Garden, we can still win one of their games. You never know how the series may go. I think we got the same firepower or better to match the Cleveland Cavaliers. They got Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, and who's their next top dog? Mobley. Well, we got Jalen Brunson, Randall, RJ, and so on. We just as dangerous as them dudes, man. Don't take this Knicks team for granted. They got some boys down there, man. They 42 and 33. They popping. And then, we hit a little slump here and there, but that don't mean nothing. Everybody lose basketball games, but the New York Knicks are fifth in the Eastern Conference, man. Come on. We should be like Shaw said he walk around the boroughs, he see nothing but orange and blue drip. Orange and blue sky. Let's get it, man. Let's get in the playoffs. Make the Knicks fan base feel good about cheering for your team, about the possible go farther than we haven't been in the last 13, 15 years. Come on. Let's get it popping, man. These boys is ready to roll. Come on and win this game tonight. Let's go ahead and get the next one. Go ahead, Miami, which is a playoff game. The next two games are straight playoff atmosphere games. Miami Heat and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Facts.
We already in the playoffs. To me, them next two games after this one is going to be this. It'll tell you why you better prepare for the Knicks in the playoffs. These two games will tell you. They tell you. That's all. Shot powers. You will see when the Knicks play these next two games. You're gonna see what you're gonna see in the playoffs. Put it like that. That game against Miami is a playoff game. The reason why, because it could change the trajectory where Miami go. So they coming out on all cylinders, man. They like coming in just like the 90s Knicks, like the game last week. That game gonna be crazy. And then obviously Donovan Mitchell, we're gonna see them hopefully in the first round. So obviously we gonna want to go in there and let them cats know, you know what, y'all don't want to play us. Y'all don't want to play us. Let's go New York. Let's get it, Knicks. Let's get it popping. I think we ready to roll though.
Yeah, I'm hopeful and I'm optimistic and I'm rolling till the wheels fall off with this team. I was in Albany last week and salute to 1199. I was in Albany and the slew of people that I seen up there from all over New York, from Buffalo to Albany to Syracuse, to Long Island, to Brooklyn, Staten Island, Manhattan, the Bronx. Man, there was a lot of orange and blue represented through that where I was, man. So I just want to just say, as a Knicks fan, be happy with this team. This team is a good team. We have done a lot of great things this year, a lot of good things this year. Nothing great yet, but a lot of good things this year. Let's get back on this winning tread that we need to get back on. Let's see if we can start putting some games back together, 2-3 game winning streak or something like that, and try to hold on to this fifth position. And as you look at it down the lineup, hey, listen, Knicks fans, I'm not 100% sure, but I seen that Embiid got an elbow in the face and broke his orbital his orbital bone in his nose. Is that true? Did anybody else see that out there? Let me know, because that's going to make a big difference with, what can happen with the third and fourth position too. So, keep an eye on that too. But I think I heard something like that. I'm not 100% sure if it was true or not, but, let me know.
Yeah, real talk. They only 3 games, 76ers 49 and 25, 48 and 28. So, and 3 games in the loss column, so you never know. They just really going without Embiid, lose 3 or 4, but which I doubt it. But it can happen. It can happen. You're right. And then that thing flipped. The next we got the 76ers in the first round if everything stands packed forth with us. But like I said, we got a 77% chance to do the 5th spot. The Miami Heat got like a 17 or something like that, and Brooklyn got the way they looking at it from out here. And I'll put that up again just to make sure I'm on point. Yeah, the Knicks got a 77% chance to make the 5th spot. The Nets got a 15% chance, and the Heat got an 8% chance. That's a lot. That's a big margin. You know what I mean? So, like I said, Knicks win tonight. Get Miami. If the Knicks win, they 2.5 games out. So it would take the Knicks to lose a certain amount of games for them, and they're going to lose games as well. So I think after tonight, and we beat Miami. I think we beat Miami Friday. I mean, beat them Wednesday. I think we definitely got the 6th spot locked. They wouldn't be able to catch us, I don't think. So then, and if we win that game and Brooklyn win there, we still got a 2.5 game lead on them. So it's pretty interesting, man. It's gonna be this. This is why it's fun this time of year, Shot Powers. It's fun, it's exciting. But listen, we're gonna get out of here. It's time for game day. The Knicks and the Houston Rockets at the world most famous arena, about to go get it popping. Salute to the chat, salute to everybody there. Thank y'all for coming in. Hit that like and subscribe out the door, man. We see y'all Wednesday pregame. Knicks in Miami Heat at MSG. It's gonna be crazy. Well, hopefully we get it popping then. But Shop Powell, give me a last word, brother. We get up out of here.
Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Let's get it tonight. Let's get this win tonight. Put all that hope and everything out there for these New York Knicks. Let's get this win tonight.
Let's get it. Yo, peace, everybody. Y'all enjoy the game. See y'all in the next round. Appreciate y'all coming in, man. Peace.
Yes.
Time for Divine Shot, KJ events. This real talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Nick shit, dripping in Nick shit. Up in the world most famous arena. Look at clip, that's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, we real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variant, I'm dominant. Paying homage to the cat in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, we straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the side. The entourage be on the job by energy. Feel me tripping in tempo as they cook my game plan. Let my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the Knicks we know is pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base like the late Anthony Mace. We create the logo when there's airspace that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. And 50 dashes on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like Star Divine to Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here. Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go, let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it.